Do you question whether your local Italian restaurant is an actual, authentic establishment? Does it have one of the following? Random picture frames of Italian families mounted up on the walls. One of them is of a child standing in the middle of a road, holding some sort of like fruit. Is there an accordion or some kind of instrument mounted up? Are there all signs of the Italian aesthetic in the restaurant, but the actual Italian flag is nowhere to be seen? Exactly. No. What you're sitting in is a facade. It's a Carrabba's. And here at community college, we don't believe in facades. We believe in reality. Asia, I want the college experience. I understand, financially, community college is better. Okay, like I just said, nothing is gonna raw dog you like community college. They will have you on your hands and knees, and all you have to do is just let it happen. It's real quick. They say that college is supposed to prepare you for the real world, but what these state colleges do is that they throw you into this atmosphere for 4 years of carbon copy frat boys and people who all dress the same, and then you're thrust into the real world, and you find out that the real world are just people who have been going to your local Fry's grocery store since you were 8 years old. Do you like nostalgia? Is that one of your favorite aesthetics? Community college is perfect for you because everybody who attends looks like they're from 2002. And we've even got those like green Foliso chairs that somehow never dissolve, or they look completely new all the time wherever you go. And you're starting to question, okay, what's going on? State school is like Hollywood, and then you've got community college, which is like LMN or like the Lifetime Movie Network. Just average looking people. All right, people like you and me. Community college is also way more diverse, We've got people who are dual enrollment minors. We've got people who already have their 401k. We have a few sex traffic organizers. They frequent, along the parking lot. It's a work and hustle kind of environment. We even have high school teachers who hate their jobs so much that they're taking night classes so they can quit your school to become a pharmacist. It's bad when a teacher wants to become a pharmacist. I almost wanted to become a pharmacist. There's nothing wrong with being a pharmacist, but some people aren't meant to be pharmacists. And when wrong people pursue pharmacy, some people are going to die. Alright, there's a lot of counting. Some may say that community college is like an anime convention. People of all ages attend, and nobody wears deodorant. I was on campus last semester taking my finals, and as I was sitting in the student center, there were odors not coming from directions, but in like waves, air bubbles that traveled along the campus. I was sitting peacefully, just enjoying my freedom, and all of a sudden I was hit with a sudden wave of like an 80-year-old woman who is using like 2 different kinds of perfumes, and it's like, it's not the good kind. It's like she thinks perfume is like wine. It needs to settle for 50 years before it can be used, and so like there's all kinds of odors happening. I will continuously praise community college for the affordability, but I will shame the students for not knowing basic hygiene. Okay, the only downside of community college, I'd have to say, is not even community college, but the reaction that you get from people when you tell them that you go to community college. As soon as you tell them, they start talking like way slower than they did like 2 seconds beforehand. They do like excessive nodding, and they like start going into like, oh, that's actually a really good financial decision, and you're saving a lot of money, as if I didn't already fucking know that when I enrolled. Like, no shit. That's like the biggest thing known of community college, that it's cheap. compared to these state schools, these 4 years. And usually these people will then go into like, oh, so what's your major? Are you living on campus? What do you plan on doing after that? No. These people, they assume you're not going to even make it past community college because they don't even ask what your major is or what your classes you're taking. Because what they start doing is they start going into like convincing you that it's okay to go to community college. They're like, yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's a great environment, the professors are probably nicer, and like just focus smaller classes. Like, why are you telling me this? Shouldn't I be telling you this? You're telling the wrong person. Like, I already know this. I'm aware. That's why I'm fucking here. And it's the same formula every single time. Every single time. I can't catch a break. You know, I already got a bad enough reaction growing up when I told people I was homeschooled. But then for the disrespect to continue when I say I go to community college, like, okay. It's like these people don't treat you like you're human anymore. As if I'm going to community college against my will. Like it was a last resort. No, my last resort would be going to a state college and putting myself in debt. No. While your son is heavily in debt and is barely eating full meals at college, I'm doing well. I'm doing perfect, if anything. I'm financially stable. I'm not a cent in debt. And I'm thriving on the internet. That was kind of cringy. I don't know why I went into rhymes there. Pretend I didn't say that. The community college experience is really exactly like the show Community, except a little bit lamer, but they got a pretty good gist of the entire thing. Random people of all ages. You know, you can walk into your class and you can either watch someone give birth or you can watch someone die. My favorite part about community college is the introduction discussions that we have, because everyone actually has genuinely interesting stories. While mine is pretty simple, that I'm a 20-year-old local from Arizona who still lives in the room that her crib was in. You know, the person next to me has 3 kids. One of them's got cancer. Princess Diana was the people's princess. Community college students are the people's people. We are the backbone of society. We are the people who go to class despite our circumstances, and we get that degree. So go to community college today. Sign up and know that you're probably better than everyone else. Community college. It's the best place in the world. Community college. I will never throw up and hurl because I'm not in debt, because I am free, because I'm getting that freaking degree. Community college.